Ancestors, give me strength.
Mortal Kombat is a science fantasy series of fighting games, which fabricated a television show and films. One of the characters created in Mortal Kombat is Nightwolf, an Apache warrior who is depicted as a shaman.
Your aggression is misplaced, but I have found new purpose in serving the spirits. I do not cling to the past.
His character talks about not living in the past, so we are led to believe he is a modern American Indian, and yet his appearance says different. His exterior makeup is based on stereotypical native, with war paint on his face, feathers in his hair, and having broad shoulders and packed abs to support this hyper-masculine appearance. Then again, it is a fighting game. Overall, his character displays expectations of stereotypical American Indian, who is absolutely in tune with all things nature and all things spiritual. For instance, one of his signature moves, called Lightning, is of him summoning a bolt of lightning that knocks his opponent off their feet. His other signature moves, Arrow Shot and Axe Swing, require the spirits to work through him and grant him powers to manifest ethereal weapons. Weapons that take form of traditional American Indian weaponry, such as the bow and arrows and the tomahawk, which is an axe to the Native Americans. In his fatality moves, you can clearly see him kneeling and touching the floor, or raising his arm as a form of religious practice to somehow summon the spirits or nature's energy to create the weapons or have the lightning to appear. This fatality is called Little Off the Top. The weapons used in this case are the tomahawks, and he actually uses two to decapitate his opponent. Talk about barbaric.
Nightwolf wins.
This next fatality is called Ascension. Nightwolf charges up his spiritual daggers with lightning and summons a giant beam of light to melt his opponent's flesh. If he claims not to live in the past, why not conjure weapons like firearms? What might inspire the lightning in his moves is his involvement with Raiden, the god of thunder, who is also another fighting character of Mortal Kombat. In the film Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Lightfoot, who is an American Indian rapper, plays Nightwolf, and holds his image pretty well because the attire and war paint does not fall far from the game character. Besides his image, the scene that led to his debut in the movie showed a lot of scenes of vast and empty land of the wild, while ceremonial music with drums and flutes playing in the background. In addition to the idea of being in tune with all things nature, Nightwolf's character is said to have close relationships with wolves and is able to communicate with them. With that being said, the scene he appears in the movie shows that he is able to assume the shape of a wolf.
Pretty cool, huh? It's my animality.
In the television series Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm, Nightwolf still played the expectations of the American Indian who's in tune with all things nature and all things spiritual. However, his character was also unexpected by being a technical help by showing his experience with computer technology, which a great deal of his time was spent in the base monitoring the Earth realm. Nightwolf was originally designed as a part of a Create a Character contest, hosted by Midway Games after a release of Mortal Kombat 2. So the creator in mind played the idea of Nightwolf being an Apache warrior, and having his combat abilities and characteristics to be native-esque, following the stereotypes of American Indian.